day for Geneva County. We've never had this much money at one time to work on our roads and bridges in Geneva County. Tireless efforts by a lot of people went in to make this happen, especially Senator Harry Ann Smith and Donnie Chastain, and our county engineer, Justin, worked hard with both of them, making sure they had all the appropriate information they needed and all to make this come to fruition. We're here today to announce that we're getting $5.3 million in Garvey money, ramp money. This is in lieu of the A-Trip. They've done this for 22 counties that couldn't afford the match. They're selling bonds to provide the match for our poorer counties, which Geneva County certainly fits that category. But it's going to be $5.3 million, plus we're getting $750,000, a direct grant from DOT, Department of Transportation, to work on our dirt roads that was damaged in the February 11th flood and also the flood 2 weeks later. I'll let Justin in a minute tell you about the roads that we're going to work on, the flood damage, the $750,000. We're hoping to be able to do some work to just about all of our dirt roads in Geneva County. A lot of people don't realize we got nearly twice as many dirt roads as we do paved roads. We got a little over, right at 600 miles of dirt road and 300 miles paved road. First of all, I'd like to call out people's names that's here today, and then later, if they care to speak, they're more than welcome to speak. Of course, first of all is our great Senator Harry Ann Smith. This isn't her first time helping us. I've been in office about 2 years, and Harry Ann called me 3 times to meet with DOT. She got us over $500,000 more money at that time than we'd ever gotten from DOT. So Harry Ann's been working with Geneva County just as hard as she could ever since I've been county commissioner, which goes back to 2000. Also, Donnie Chastain, I guess he's sort of the new kid on the block. That's right. In Montgomery, but it hadn't deterred him at all. He's been in constant contact with our county engineer and myself. It was all a team effort. There's just too much that went into this to give anybody all the credit for it. It was a team effort by a lot of people. Also today with us we have Mayor Tom Vickers from Malvern. We have Philip Carter, Mayor from Geneva. We have Mayor Showers, Mayor from Black, the only female mayor we have in the county. She makes all the rest of them ugly guys look good. We also have Henley Hicks, Commissioner District 1, Gary Shields, Commissioner from District 2, Toby C. from District 3, and Johnny Wyndham from my district, District 4. We also have Ricky Bennett someplace. Ricky, he's representing the Board of Education today. And so right now, I'll let Justin explain exactly how this money is going to be used. I can tell you he and I went up for the signing ceremony Wednesday. And coming back, he's just like a kid with a new toy telling me what all he was going to do with $5.3 million. So I'll let Justin explain the road systems to you and how this is planning on being spent. Justin Barfield.
Good morning. There's 2 pots of monies here. One is the ramp money, and you know we're just one of the few counties that got ramp money. It's really nothing special on that part yet, other than we're going to do $5.3 million in work, which encompasses
Nothing special.
The other money's special. But the other money we got, other counties haven't got a chance of that. So we're going to do 9 bridges with that money and resurface 4 roads over the next 2 or 3 years. So that's a major program that we're proud of. But you know, the reason I'm glad that we're all here and can announce this is the $750,000 of state funds that we're getting to help out from our flood damage in February. And if you go back over the last 4 years, Geneva County's had about 4 disasters. You've had 2 floods in March and Hurricane Isaac in 2012, and you had the floods in February of this year. Unfortunately, the floods in February of this year did not constitute us being able to get federal funds or FEMA money. So our next step was to go through the state, and over the past month and a half, Senator Harry Ann Smith and Representative Chastain and I and the commission, we have been heavily involved in trying to state the need for funds that we do not have down here compared to the damage. We had roughly $2.4 million in damage total. So this money is going to go a long ways. We still have a lot of work to do, but with the budget we run with around here, these funds are going to be tremendous help to us. As of right now, we have about 91 sites that was damaged, and these are predominantly dirt roads, and this money is going to go towards those sites. Most of them are either fixed or patched. The ones that are patched, we're going to go back and finish them up, finish them right. The ones that were already replaced, it's great. We're going to get reimbursed on those sites that are already fixed. And then, you know, with 500 plus miles of dirt roads, $750,000 seems like a lot of money, and it is. But we really got a lot of work left to do around here. We'll be doing work for the next couple of years, and you know, I want to thank the state, Highway Director John Cooper, Governor Robert Bentley. And, you know, we were just one big wheel, and I was just part of the spokes. And, you know, this is not my usual standard to get up and speak in front of you guys. I want to get out there with boots and get muddy and get the work done. But it's really a great day, and I thank all you guys for being here. And I thank Senator Smith and Representative Chastain, and that's all I have. Senator.
Well, as both the judge and Justin have said earlier, this is a great day for Geneva County, for the people that have faced hardships by traveling roads that were not very safe, for the problems that even our school buses. Superintendent Ricky Bennett's here today. Ms. Birdsong from the county schools was unable to be here, but you know, they've had to be on alert just from not severe weather, but just an inch of rain, because you know it was really difficult transporting those children, getting them back home safely in the event of a rain coming in during the day. So, you know, hopefully this is going to help us with transporting our kids to and from school, as well as the people that have to travel these roads to get to and from their home. But as the judge mentioned just a minute ago, it is absolutely amazing what can be accomplished when everybody works together. You know, there was a plan put in place. The commission and the judge put in a plan together, did an outstanding job in their assessment of the damage and the funds that were going to be needed to correct this problem. And when like Justin said, we didn't qualify for the FEMA funds, the next option was to go to the state. And I'm telling you, I'm going to brag on him again. The judge did just a minute ago, but I'm telling you, we are very fortunate to have a young man like Justin Barfield that's heading our engineering department for our road and bridge department in the county. Just very conscientious about the job he does. His assessment of the damage and the details and what it was going to cost was what absolutely we were able to put the facts on the table, and you can't dispute the facts. And hung in there and got what we needed. Just a sidebar here, the governor had committed to Senator Smith and myself to get Geneva County the funds that was needed to fix our problems, to take care of our problems. And after our first meeting with DOT, Senator Smith and I, we thought we had enough funds to take care of it. We were excited and called Justin, and Justin didn't sound very excited. He said, we're $500,000 short. So Senator Smith and I went back to the governor and told him, you know, his commitment was that he was going to do what we needed to do to fix our problem. And to his credit, and some stern talking with someone, right, Senator Smith? It got done. A lot of credit goes to Senator Smith here too. She went to bat for us, and you know, like Judge said, she's a veteran at this, and she knows how it works. And there's one thing that I've learned in my short time there, is that if you're not persistent and you don't ask, they're not going to give it to you. You know, and we pay our taxes in this county, and the needs that we have in this county are just as important as any other county in the state. And you know, we try to do our best to serve and represent the districts that we were elected to do. And this is one of those times when we had a need, and we weren't going to settle for anything less than what it took to get the job done. So again, thanks to all these guys behind us for working the plan, and now it's brought us to this day. And Justin, it's time to go to work, man.
2 inches of rain yesterday.
That's right. That's right.
I'm just proud to be a part of this Geneva County team. There's a lot of people who worked to get this to happen today. When we had the floods this year, you know, it just seemed like, I know all the citizens were calling the county commissioners in their district and calling Judge Hammock, and, you know, we didn't get a whole lot of those calls, but these guys that are standing behind me, the mayors, they got a lot of calls about the problems that the citizens face. And to their credit, they want to make sure that their constituents are taken care of. And I want to thank all the commissioners for really caring about the people in your district and stepping up to the plate, making this a priority. Little did they know when they were making this a priority that they were probably doing something that hadn't been done in Geneva County in years, and that's fix almost every dirt road in Geneva County. And we're hoping that they can be gravel. I'm counting, or limestone. I'm counting on some really good, better improvements, and Justin's told me that. But a lot of credit goes to these guys. You know, they're here on the ground. They tell us what they need, and then we go to work for them. And I appreciate the opportunity to serve these people. It's an honor. I want to thank, we've got representatives from the school system. As we said before, safety is a huge issue in this county when you have over 500 miles of dirt roads with our children. So this was a priority from the commission to ourselves, to the mayors, to make sure, to the superintendents of education, to make sure that our children are safe on those bus routes. And it has really this year kind of put a little kink in some days when, like you said, we get 2 inches of rain, we have to call off school because you can't go, you know, get up at 4:30 in the morning and have children on the bus at 4:30 and expect them to be able to have a great learning day. So this is going to be a big help for our farm to market roads, and I just appreciate the superintendents stepping in and helping us with this project. Also, we've got some economic development people here. People always say that you got to have good roads to get good jobs for your people and to be able to get industry. And I know Mr. H.G. Hayes, there's nobody more committed than him to helping with economic development in this county, as well as Van Bradshaw. And they're both here today, and I want to thank them for what they do to try and provide jobs and recruit jobs for our area. You know, this announcement today for $750,000 is a huge announcement because the state these days are not willing to turn loose of just sheer cash. And this is just sheer cash, because normally what they want to do is take that cash and use it to match federal dollars and bring down more projects in federal projects. But a dirt road doesn't qualify for federal dollars. So it was a big step on Governor Bentley's part and our highway director, Mr. Cooper, to turn loose of $750,000. It was very hard for them to, because they knew that they would be giving up a little match that could have gone towards federal roads. But they knew that it was important to Geneva County that they step up and fix this damage from the floods. And I want to thank Governor Bentley and our highway director for what they did to help us in helping the people of Geneva County.